Come on. Ah. Bleh. Do you want to swap in? I'm getting kind of tired. Well, let's take a break then. Video games. Am I right? It does feel a bit nostalgic, though, doesn't it? Going over to someone's house to take turns playing a single-player game. Right, or just watch them play. Good times. Yeah, stuff like that was a lot of my childhood. Since I didn't have any game consoles, I'd always be going over to my next-door neighbor's house to play on theirs. Yeah, they had the whole loadout, an N64 and a GameCube. I was so jealous. Yeah, we had a PC at home, but it's not like it could play anything all that good. We're talking like a 90s PC. The best game we had was The Sims, and you get bored of that eventually. Everything else was just educational games for kids and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire the game. Do you think that show's still on? I mean, $1 million doesn't exactly have as much oomph as it did back in the day. That'll barely cover a house now. Yeah, I never beat that game. I think I lost around the third or fourth question, because you only had 3 lifelines, right? Of course, back then it was pretty normal to just go over to your friend's house and look at the computer. Yeah, and you play those Flash games on websites for kids' TV channels. Or stuff like Webkins or Neopets. I loved Neopets as a kid. Yeah, weirdly enough, it wasn't one of my friends who introduced me to that. I don't think any of my friends actually played Neopets. It was one of my uncles that told me about it. I'm pretty sure it's still around. It got bought out and then I think bought out again or something. I remember hearing that they were renovating the website. Maybe I'll try to sign in again. I'm pretty sure I remember my username. And my password that probably needs to be updated to modern standards. Yeah, gone are the days where you could just use a 5-letter word with no numbers or special characters as your password. Yeah, it's unsecured, but my DeviantArt page never got hacked once. Yeah, good God, they might have taken credit for all my terrible Vocaloid fan art. Anyway, I'm looking up Neopets. I bet you anything it's still around. You see, there it is, Neopets, still around. Whoa, site really updated. Fancy. Well, I'm just hoping they haven't purged my old account. Now, I got this. My username was AnimalGirl777. Well, it would have just been Animal Girl, but that was already taken. Yes, and 7 and 77. That's always the worst thing, isn't it? The people with the original usernames that didn't need any numbers, they don't stick around and use them. Okay, and password... Don't look. It's still a cybersecurity risk. I don't look when you put in your passwords. Thank you. No way, it worked. Oh my God, you're right. I bet all my Neopets are starving. They don't die if you don't feed them. They're just starving. Oh, shit, yeah, they look pretty sad. Oh, yeah. Naming the pets was kind of the same as usernames. They had to be unique. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense for a pet raising game, but I guess they had competitions and stuff between the pets, so... Huh? Excuse me, that's not a penguin. It's called a Bruce. Oh, right. Named Pretty Pony 756 Neo. Well, she used to be a uni, but then I hit her with the lab ray too many times and she turned into a Bruce. Yeah, you know, the lab ray. Well, there was a secret lab that you could find map pieces for, and once you got all of them, you could shoot your pet with the lab ray. And it did, like, different random things to them. Yeah, it could even transform them. Yeah, unis were my favorite kind of pet, though, so I was pretty disappointed to lose it. So I just adopted another one. Yeah, Pretty Pony 576 Neo. You know, the base colors you could get were kind of boring, but all the different paintbrushes you could buy were really cool. Yeah, there was like a bunch of different themes too. It was really creative. Right. I never really did much with the battling feature. I didn't totally understand it. I was mostly just in it for the games, but would any of them still even work? They were all in Flash, weren't they? Oh, no, you're right. They do have a games tab. I guess they got them working in that renovation. Oh, sweet. Fairy Bubbles. That was like my favorite. Huh. It doesn't look like they have as many games as before. Oh. Play classic games. Oh. I see the makeover didn't extend to the whole site. Yeah, this is how the site used to look, alright. Looks kinda small on the big screen. Right, well, when the website started, monitors still looked like cubes. But it looks like they've still got all the games working. Oh, there's my old favorites. Oh wait, that's right, they had a slot machine game, didn't they? Yeah, Black Pock eats slots. Maybe this is why I was so anxious to gamble when I grew up. There were a lot of luck-based games on here. Look, they've even got their own section. Oh, no way, is the Wheel of Excitement still a thing? Oh, I have to spin that. Ugh. Same as always. Lands on the question mark and I get 100 Neo points. What a waste. I swear, I never got any good prizes out of any of the wheels. Yeah, I don't think the renovation's going very well if half the website still looks like it's from the 2000s. Oh well, at least it's still around. And I can still play Fairy Bubbles. And Hasty Bounce? Hassy? Yeah, let's get back to it. I mean, look at this for comparison. We've definitely come a long way since Flash games. So, like, you rewatch the Virtual Insanity music video and you're like, oh, so cool. And then, bugs. Like, it's an incredibly well shot and choreographed music video, but they're just like, oh, it's also a bit gross.